Welcome Power Ranger fans to my review of the Power Rangers 4.5-inch tall figures. For those who don't know, these figures right here were the original figures to be first released in Europe. In America, the black, the red, and the blue were only released with the Battle Cycles vehicle set. The other three were never released unless you maybe import them or maybe they were released, but for my knowledge these guys over here were only European release, so I'm not sure. So taking a look at the figure, as you can see, they all have the same mold. Even the girls and the Green Ranger have the exact same mold, just different head parts. So you can see the heads are nicely painted, just enough to make them very show accurate. The stickers on the front are the same for every figure from the Power Rangers line, even the 8-inch and the 5-inch auto-morphin movie editions, all of them. The green one particularly has the shield, but mine doesn't have. See, they have the chrome bells, were actually very nice, and this one little red metallic paint to make them pop, to make them like a morpher. And that's about it. White diamonds on the front, nothing on the back, and nothing on the gloves or in the feet over here, nothing. On the articulation, these guys have basically the exact articulation as most of the figures. See the black. One thing to note, I would like them to, not like them, one day maybe in the future, I'm going to paint the black visor some silver detail, because it almost looks like the entire helmet and the visor are together, so it looks a bit off to me. Some paint will fix that. The articulation is basically the same. Head rotates left and right 360, arms go out and in like so, go around 360, can rotate above the elbow, bend at the elbow, just on a very weird angle to be noted. Nothing on the waist. Legs can go forward and backward just a bit. See, and they can bend at the knee. Just be one thing to note: be very careful with these toys. I think it's because of this plastic is suffers a lot from yellow plastic syndrome. It's very sensitive, so very careful, because the knees sometimes can get very tight. So be careful with them, or at least don't move them. I actually broke my original red one pick over here. I forgot to show. You have some legs can go left and right just a bit to make them spread. The joint over here is very, very loose. It almost looks like it could pop off the leg, so be very careful with that. Head scope on the blue. Very nice. The horns. Yellow one. Silver tooth, details on the teeth, on the front, the nose, and for last, the green one. Everyone's favorite, except when white came in and show. Okay, for a little size comparison, let me show off a little bit more to the back. A green auto-morphin. As you can see, they're smaller, but this is 4.5, this is 5-inch, so this is the size difference. One thing to know, the small ones did great. The plastic on the elbow, on the shoulder, it's on the same color plastic, while in the other ones are white, so it looked a bit off to me. But to some difference, the gloves are white on one side and green on the other side, while on the auto-morphin they're complete white. And also they have the diamond shaped on the gloves and on the boots, but unfortunately none of them have, and even these in the green one doesn't have anything. And one thing to say, there were these, for my knowledge, these aren't any Japanese version. It's basically an all European, just made for us. There were some different version in the G-Ranger storyline, but they're completely different. The hands can open. They're bigger. They have they look different. I can't find any pictures, but they're completely different. Even the red, especially with the dragon shield and the dragon, can light up the front with a little LED, and all of them on the Japanese version, they have a blade blaster in the sword mode. These all came with the individual weapons and a gun, so they have just enough to make them playable. Okay, my final thoughts about them. Would I recommend them? Well, maybe to two people. One, for those who grew up like me with this version, and maybe for a completist, maybe someone who likes the entire Power Rangers storyline should try to get them. They're very difficult to find, at least all. I only have 5 of them. I'm missing the pink one, and the pink one doesn't have any skirt, so that's normal. So if you want them, try to get them. They're not very costly. Just very cool small toys. It will fit right in with you, G.I. Joe, Star Wars, or something. So that's it, guys. Thank you very much. See you next time, same channel. Goodbye.